This quote comes from the head of the Mobile Marketing Association. Nothing right now gets you closer to a qualified prospect than mobile. There's no other platform as personal, persuasive, and in proximity. This is the key. Remember I said location, location, location. This is how important it's got. New information comes out every day, just like some of the folks that said, hey, I did this speech a week ago, and now the data is already outdated. Yesterday, the global director of Coca-Cola, a fellow by the name of Tom Daly, was at a conference in New York. He said that mobile delivers twice the return on investment for Coca-Cola than television.
That's worth saying again, Mark.
Mobile delivers twice the ROI globally for Coca-Cola than TV, and twice the effectiveness at driving sales.
How do they know?
I would trust that Coca-Cola has the research to figure that out. So, the future is now. Here's what's going on right now. This chart, actually it happened faster than they even said, because again, this is one of those things where everything is moving so quickly. The lower line, the darker line, mobile searches, so you searching for products and services on your phone. The lighter line is your desktop or laptop searches. They predicted that they'd cross this year. It blew right by. It blew right by because there are billions of searches being done on phones nowadays. Remember, everything was on the phone. The future customer is mobile. If you want to look at young people, because remember, you've got to start pulling people into your funnel, okay? The millennials spend more time than old farts like me with almost all mobile communication activities, although my wife would say that's not true because I never am without my phone. If you look at, just look at the weekdays here. The numbers that you're looking at on the screen are the number of minutes spent with the 13 to 24s and then the 25 to 54s in those various categories. So almost 2 hours a day texting. That surprise anybody with that age group? Compared to just over an hour for the rest of us. Social networking, an hour and a half. Instant messaging, voice calls, that actually surprises me. Because sometimes I think the young folks do everything but make phone calls on a telephone. And in fact, when I talk to my daughter, it's like, why don't you just, I'm watching her, she's sitting in front of the TV with me. And I say, why don't you just call them? Well, no, because she's got 7 conversations going on at once. You can't do that when you dial up. I saw some, that young lady there said, yep, I know, right? Video calls and emailing. As just was said a moment ago, email is now being read more on the phone than on a computer. So you must think about how you deliver that. So, are you indeed mobile friendly? In April of this year, this is when this mobile getting came about. What happened was Google changed their algorithm, which they do, by the way, 500 times a year. Yes, that's more than once a day. They're constantly tweaking how search results happen. Because remember, their goal is they want to give you the best experience when you type in or use now voice recognition to say, need a new heater in Wilmington. They want that experience to be good, so they keep tweaking that algorithm. But then they have major changes, once or twice a year usually. So if you don't have a mobile-friendly website, you are being penalized in search results to appear after those that are. And that caused non-mobile sites to drop an estimated 27 slots in results. Now think about 27. I need 27 on a page. And here's my favorite new joke. Feel free to use it. Where's the best place to hide a dead body? The second page of Google. All right? So if you've dropped more than 2 pages going by, okay, that's not good. So what's that mean? 61%, almost 2/3 of people are going to leave after they do that search. They come upon a non-mobile site that they got to, scrunch and squeeze and do and whatever, they're gone. Remember what was said earlier about you got about 5-6 seconds to make an impression on somebody? Absolutely true. Because, God bless you. Because more than half say that that frustrating experience hurts the reputation of the business. If you don't have a website, that hurts your reputation. But now, if you don't have a good mobile website, that's going to hurt. So what are you looking for? There you go. I got the same quote that that we had from this morning. You got 5 seconds, you have 8 seconds to make an impression. So the longer the site takes to load, the less time you have to say, oh yeah, I like that, or I'm going to continue working. No, not the one I was looking for. Big mobile-friendly buttons, so you don't, your thumbs don't mess up what you're trying to accomplish. Limited scrolling and pinching. Okay, it's okay to have to go like this a little bit, but I don't want to have to, I don't want that about me page to come up, and I don't want the history of the company. I want to get a hold of you, I want to find you, I want to see what you have to offer. Who you are, where you are, what you have to offer. Quick access, there it is, that contact information. Click to call, why not? They're on their phone. Okay, have them push a button. You see it, you go to you with the phone, you know what happens, boom. You want to call? Yes. Okay, and then links to your social media. We talked a lot about social media today. Nothing wrong with having a button at the bottom, of your mobile-friendly site to get somebody over to your Facebook page. So what is mobile-friendly? I think there was some question because, well, I can see my site on the phone. Well, yeah, you can, but there is a difference, and there's 2 different basic ways to get a mobile-friendly website. One called mobile responsive, the other called mobile optimized. This is mobile responsive. So pretty much whatever device you are using, the look of your regular website kind of squeezes down to fit that screen. So whether it's this big or tablet big or your laptop or desktop, all the images and stuff stay there, they just get proportioned to the screen. Mobile optimized is a little bit, shall we say, more basic, but with simple ways to get to the information that somebody wants. So here you see one we did for the Riverfront Wilmington, the folks down there at the Chase Center and so forth. So if you went and said, I want to, what events are happening at the Riverfront this week, and you got the, the non-mobile friendly site, oh man, I got to read this, and how am I going to see it? I got to turn my phone this way, whatever it might be. No, what I want to do is, I want to check out the dining, the nightlife, the destinations, the events, the arts and culture, more options. You can always make your regular site available as a button to click if you want them to go for that deep dive, and they wish to do so, but give them the information that they want. If you want to order from Domino's, do you give a damn about the company history? Okay, but that's what you get on the home page of the regular website. No, I want to order a pizza. Okay, I want to see the menu, I want to order the pizza. They have a cool thing, you can track the driver so you know when you can call and if you got to beat them home, right? I think that's great. And then they track your orders, all that stuff. So it's got to be friendly, it's got to be useful. So when somebody does search, if you think about it, when, years ago, like last week, when we were more using our laptops and desktops than we were using our phones, it was those search clicks that got them over to your website and got them engaged with your business, right? You got them to a home page, kind of tried to get them tracking through the site the way you wanted to do. So the engagement came from search. On mobile, you drive sales. Okay? You can get them to click to your site, which will have landing pages, offers, sign-ups. We've heard a lot about that today. Get them to do something you want them to do. Get an email address, sign up for a club, whatever that might be. Again, click to call. Get that immediate engagement. Give them directions. Okay? How can you make it easy for folks to do business with you? That's what you're looking at, and get them in the